Alrighty, here we go. 2021 Bowman Baseball Hobby Case number 3. No base paper on this. No base paper, no paper, no paper. As usual. I was thinking I was going to get going on these a little bit earlier than what we right now. I was thinking probably 1 o'clock or something, but I guess that was wishful thinking. All right, let's see what we got, man. We're going to pull a super tonight. Yellow paper to 75. Blackman for the Rockies. Robinson Atomic for the Diamondbacks. We are going to pull a super. McLean, base autograph for Texas. Parker with the Rangers. Red. Okay. Red refractor, Bobby Miller, 3 out of 5 for the Dodgers. The Fanatic with the Dodgers. There you go, Chris. 3 out of 5, Bobby Miller. Red refractor. We'll take a red. We'll take a red, but we also still want the super. We've been pulling a good amount of reds, actually. It's probably, I want to say, the 3rd or 4th red. Excuse my squeaky chair. Get comfortable here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's, you know, it is what it is. It's one of those at that point because it's like they didn't even schedule it. And then it's like, you know, they're already behind on it. It's like, when am I actually going to get it? Are they going to mess up again? Is somebody going to, you know, not really care too much about it because maybe me calling and stuff pissed them off or something, and then I got to deal with like maybe something got dinged up on the fridge. Just so many things. It's like I just don't even want to risk it. Just give me my refund, and I'll go get a fridge from somewhere else and wait another month or whatever. You know, it is what it is. But sometimes it's just the principle of it. It's like, you know, this is just absolutely horrendous. Let's not do this. Uh-oh, we got squints in here now. Everybody watch out. Yeah, that's what I was saying all along too. I was like, if you guys messed it up, why aren't you guys like trying to, you know, switch around other deliveries or whatever to get me fit in? Like, why is it like you guys messed up and then it's still just like tough luck for me? It's like, it's not how that usually goes. It's like, well, we messed up, but you're just gonna have to deal with it. It's like, oh, okay, well, all right, well, hide your wife. I don't know about that. Maybe hide your brother. That's messed up, man. What we need to do, we need to all go to Squints' casino and play blackjack. Get a whole table, Wolf Card Breaks blackjack going. That'd actually be pretty cool. Oh, dude. It'd have to be blackjack. Why don't you like dealing blackjack? We're all gonna come to your casino, dude. We're gonna do it. It's got to be blackjack, though. Alvarez, sky blue paper to $4.99 for the Mets. Isaiah Green, atomic for the Mets. What game is that? I never even heard of that game. No, but dude, okay. So you hate doing blackjack because of the players, but see, the players, it's gonna be all your friends, man. It's all your Wolf's Card Breaks friends. So see, and we tip well. What's the? And you could tell me to shut up if you don't want to tell me this, but I'm just interested to know. What's like the biggest tip somebody's ever given you? Like one singular tip. Again, if you don't want to tell us, it's totally cool, man. I totally understand, but just curious. Diamondbacks, base auto. Yeah, could we just bring like some Bowman boxes and sit at the table? Yeah, dude. Oh, what? Dudes, we got to get you out of there, Squints. We got to get you out of there. That sucks, dude. I hate that. I hate any sort of business that does that pulls tips, because it doesn't give you any, and it does give you incentive to, Laura Sparkle to $2.99 Texas. You know what I mean? You want to do good to get tips, but at the same time, it's like you also know that you're splitting tips with freaking Big Bertha over there that doesn't do jack shit all day. I hate that. There you go. Tips are only as good as your worst coworker. Yeah, it's like, I hate that. Am I going? How is this coming through? I'm going a little bit faster on these on the first couple of boxes so far than I probably have on some of these other cases. Is it coming through all right? You're able to see all the cards as I go through, all the Chrome cards and stuff. I know I'm going a little bit faster. I'm seeing if seems to be working though. Seems to be going pretty well, but I mean there might be a time or two where it gets out of focus for a minute, but. Wait, 3,800. Somebody tipped you $3,800? Oh, it's freaking eyelash in my eye. I feel like I'm misreading what you're saying. The most I've dropped for a single hand from a single player. Wow. 130 grand, and then they tipped you 3,800. And then you ended up pulling it with all your co-workers, and then you ended up with like 900 bucks. Does that sound about right? That's crazy. 130,000. Just imagine that. That's unbelievable. Pretty close. I mean, that's pretty good money. Anybody in here have some, like, you know, some other, I want to say some other crazy job. I mean, casino dealer isn't some crazy job, but like, you know, it's like a job where you see some, like, you know, you see some crazy stuff, like somebody winning 130,000. Maybe somebody in here is a bounty hunter, or, you know, tow company or something. I want to hear some like crazy stories. Who's got a crazy story? We need to hear a crazy story. At the time, freaking Uncle Jim got his hand run over by a, I don't know. Paramedic, there you go. Dude, so whenever I was in college, there was a kid that was he worked as a San Francisco base autograph. How do you say this guy's name right here? Pomares? There's a kid that I used to work with. He ended up getting a job as a paramedic, and he said this one time they went into this guy's house. Okay, so obviously somebody called 911 or whatever. Something's wrong with this guy, and he was like super obese, super fat guy, and he said that his feet, nice little Chisholm to $3.99, Marlins neon green paper. His feet were so disgusting and green, Vogel Atomic, like his feet were green. I guess it's gangrene or something. But he said his feet were, oh my gosh, dude, this eyelash in my eye is gonna kill me. His feet were so green and nasty, and like as soon as you walked into the room that he was in, like it just stunk so bad because of his foot. And like I think they had to amputate his foot, like something. It was something sick. But he said the smell of like a rotting foot on a human body is like. Oh, lost part of his leg. Oh my god. I don't like that. Is that? I guess that's what it was. I don't know. That's the only story I remember him telling me. But he did. He at the time he told me a couple different ones. He said it's like it's unbelievable. And then he said going into people's houses and stuff. He's like, you can't even imagine how some people live. It's just crazy. Another Robinson atomic for the Diamondbacks. Jackson Coward, a 125 KC. Somebody had something like that. Somebody told some sort of story about that, Eddie. I don't know if it was Tim Duncan or... So I remember somebody saying some crazy story. Blue paper to 150, Mariners. Oh, dude, what? What? Oh, man. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good experience. Oh. All right, well, mine doesn't have anything to do with Hot Wheels and people's legs getting chopped off, but here's something I was just thinking about because Squints was talking about that leg. That I couldn't even imagine like seeing somebody's like leg or arm or just like a limb just get like ripped off. But my first year of high school football, we were fairly small school. We were actually like a bigger school in our conference, but relatively small. Like my graduating class was the biggest graduating class for the high school ever, I think, or at least in like a lot of years. It was only like $120 was the graduating class, so we were like single A in football. But our coaches, whenever we would scrimmage teams, it was always like we were scrimmaging like bigger schools that were closer to Pittsburgh, so we'd always scrimmage like usually it was like triple A schools. So they're usually, bigger schools. So this was no different. So the first year, they did it weird up here. Whenever I moved to Pennsylvania, it was very weird. Like the freshmen in high school, you actually still played junior high football. Like their junior high football was like 7th, 8th, and 9th grade. It was really weird. And I moved up here whenever I was in 9th grade. And then in 9th grade, I didn't play any football because I was like, I'm not going to play another year of junior high. Like I thought that was over with. It was a really weird thing. So I didn't play any football freshman year because I didn't want to play on the junior high team. It was really weird. They have changed it since. I think they finally have realized that that was really stupid. So it was my sophomore year, so it was the first year of high school football, and we were going to scrimmage. It was a 3-team scrimmage, and the other 2 teams were AAA schools. We were a single A school, and so it was my first experience with, high school football, facing another team. So, but they let the 2 AAA schools go first. Okay, so they're doing some scrimmaging first, and it was like the first drive. I don't know if it was the first play, but it was definitely the first drive. Kid gets hit. His arm, he dislocated his elbow. So his elbow is now going the complete opposite. His arm's going the complete opposite way. But he gets hit hard, and everyone's like, oh, and then all of a sudden he gets up, and he's holding his arm, and it's going the other direction. And he's like, ah. And everyone, everyone does the whole, like, oh, and then, it's like gruesome. You got to look away. You can't look at it. You got to look away. And everybody's like, oh. And I was like, I don't know if I'm ready for all this. Like the first drive of this high school scrimmage, and this kid's arm is like literally going the other direction. I was like, maybe I don't want to do this. Amaya to 199. Just straight up, he gets hit. It was like a swing pass. He gets hit right along our sideline. He's right in front of us. Like right in front of us. Like our trainer was the one who popped his elbow back into place, and his scream was, oh my gosh. That was crazy. Purple auto. Can't get away from this guy. Jared Kelly, purple auto, number to 250 for the White Sox. But yeah, that was like first taste of high school football. Is just this kid's freaking arm is going the other direction. Fulton to 499, sky blue paper, Marlins. Atomic. Yeah, like that kind of stuff. No, I know, that's what I'm saying. It was gruesome like that. Yeah. It was pretty similar to that. I mean, it looked bad, and then all of a sudden he stood up, and his arm, and he was like looking at our sideline, and his arm was, and everyone was like, oh, and everyone just like ran away. I was like, oh shit. Talk about nervous after that. And we got demolished. But It's a fun memory. Jeez. Oh, dude, some you know the fast food place Hardee's? I guess it's Hardee's and Carl's Jr.'s or whatever, but it was Hardee's. But whenever I lived in West Virginia, whenever I was in elementary school, there was Hardee's, and I'm probably not fully remembering the exact circumstances, but it was like somebody was cheating on somebody, you know what I mean? Somebody was cheating on somebody, and the person getting cheated on found out or whatever, and went into the Hardee's, killed the dude, and then cut his wang off, and then put it in the fryer, and then that Hardee's never opened back up. You got a wiener in the fryer, man. Ain't no one going back there. They closed it down. It wasn't even open for that long either. It was like a newer Hardee's. Probably only like a couple years old. Cut it off, put it in a fryer. Down there in West Virginia, man. Yep. That was like the news for like 6 months. Everybody was talking about freaking wiener in a fryer. But yep, killed him right there in the Hardee's, and it just wasn't enough. Go a little bit farther. Yeah. Yeah, that's the number 7 at Hardee's. Never order the number 7. Don't even try the Hush Puppies. Bobby Witt Jr. blue refractor for the Royals, number to 150. Green neon green paper to 399 for the Yanks. Atomic Cruise. Now it's what, Hardee's and Red Burrito, which is kind of a weird mix. Never understood that one. Just as I don't understand the Taco Bell. Ooh, not a bad one. Sanchez blue auto, number to 150 for the Marlins. Rookie auto. The Taco Bell KFC combos. Definitely never understood that one. We have another Bowman break after this. It's already full though, Alex. There, it's the half case random teams after this. Yeah. Yeah, it's a half case random teams after this, and then that's going to be the last break. Which we're making pretty good progress on this one so far, so. Yeah, because by the time I'm done with this and I'm done with another half case of hobby, it's going to be rather late. So, yeah. Jeter Downs to 399 for the Bo Sox. Paper. Green to 99. Kerstad for Baltimore. I need to get a new chair. This one's not cutting it anymore. Okay, Bill. Yeah, Prism UFC is pretty good. Brennan Davis to 499, sky blue paper for the Cubs. Chris Bryant to 499, Cubs. Severino, atomic for the Twins. Uh, 125 for the Padres. Another Sanchez auto. Got a blue in the last box. This one's a base auto for the Marlins. Scott. Talent pipeline for the Mariners to 125. Six down, six to go. Halfway there on the hobby case. Come on. Any more baseball breaks open tonight? No, sir. Yeah, we got one more break to do after this. It's already sold out. Yeah, where's the super at? Whew. These hobby cases are no joke, man. Why is that, Bill? Why is alcohol just, I mean, alcohol is just the worst. Okay. Back at it. I would say so. I mean, you can definitely get stuff, you know, in the same case, but I would say, I mean, the fact that we got a red definitely decreases our chances of hitting a super. It doesn't make it zero, but Jarvis Atomic, I would say it definitely decreases our chances of seeing a super. There hasn't been any orange, so the orange, we should see some sort of orange here pretty soon. We haven't got a single orange at all. Martin, pink refractor to 199. Yeah, there hasn't been an orange anything. Marlin's running away with all the autos. An orange in every box? No. Not even close. Pink paper, Bobby Miller to 299 Dodgers. I don't think that was the case last year. A guaranteed orange in every box? That doesn't sound right at all. Are you sure of that? Yeah, I mean, orange is hobby exclusive, but I don't know about one in every box. Yeah. Yeah. It's always the alcohol. It's always the alcohol that'll get you. Nah, I think he just misread. I think he just misread or thinking of the wrong thing or something. Or guys, we don't discriminate in here. We don't discriminate. Callahan Atomic. Yeah, Chicago. There we go. Not bad. Non-auto purple refractor. Austin Martin to 250 for the Blue Jays. Stephman. Marsh Atomic. Ronald Acuna Jr. to 125 for the Braves. Lofton Neon Green Paper to 399 KC. Was there no auto in that box? Is it possible? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I don't think there was an auto in that box, huh? Yeah, so no auto in that box. What the hell, man? Yeah, all that's paper. There's no chrome in there. Yep, no auto. Good catch. What's up, man? Nick Gonzalez, blue shimmer to 150 for the Pirates. Sparkle autograph, Rodriguez for the White Sox, number to 299. Yeah. Be canceled. Nova, pink paper to 299 Astros. Refractor to 499 for the Braves. No, we had the Rodriguez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Missing the 1, 12. Yeah, it was Rodriguez Sparkle on it. You guys know that Honey Boo Boo? Some of you might not, but the reality show Honey Boo Boo and her big mom June. Well, apparently, June was addicted to some cocaine, and there was an article that came out at some point recently, today, yesterday, something like that, that she spent this, but this just seems not even reasonable. $600,000. She spent $600,000 on cocaine in 6 months. That's $100,000 worth of cocaine in a month. I mean, that just seems impossible. Well, she was on a weight loss. She was doing like a weight loss thing, and I think that's probably where a large portion of her weight loss actually came from. I don't know. I don't follow it that much. I know it's like something my wife likes, so I get little tidbits of information here and there. Refractor to 499. But that's just crazy. It's about 10K per 10 pounds. So 100 pounds of coke in a month? That doesn't even seem. Yeah, maybe she's doing like buying it and there's like, other people involved or something. I don't know, but that just seems crazy. That's one of those shows where it's just like a train wreck of a show that you get wrapped up in it. That's how I feel whenever like my wife's watching it and I walk in and I watch a couple minutes of it and I'm like, they really can't be this stupid, can they? And well, they are. And then I'm just like wrapped into just how crazy, just stupid they are, and then like this can't just be real. Just like that, there's a one show on TLC that my wife's watching, 1,000 Pound Sisters. I can't. Anytime she's watching it, I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it too. It is so crazy. Romo Atomic, 1,000 Pound Sisters. I mean, it is just unreal. You're just like this is so stupid and crazy and just doesn't make any just no common sense is being used, but but somehow it's real. Anybody watch that show? 1,000 Pound Sisters. Yeah, my wife watches all the TLC shows. Yeah, 90 Day Fiance and stuff. Yeah, base autograph for the Cubs. Most of it I can't take much more than 5 or 10 minutes of it without, But that 1,000 Pound Sisters, they're actually pretty funny. They're pretty funny, but you're like, man, I can't even believe they're like these are real people, right? Amplified. That's what I'm saying. That's the only one. Like if she's watching it, I'll hop in and watch it with her because it is just Wander to 299 pink paper. It is. It's quite comical. I mean, it's supposed to be funny, but at the same time, like I'm laughing at other things that aren't directly supposed to be the funny parts, but it's just so like off the wall crazy that it's Alaskan bush people. Oh, that Wanderer is ripped. Who has Tampa Bay? Almir. Try to get a replacement on that guy. 100% ripped. Whenever I went to put the sleeve on there. See that? Yeah, I don't understand that stuff. Last couple of boxes, guys, and we still have another half case worth in the random teams break coming up next. Sorry, this is a late one, guys. I'm trying to get in as many breaks as possible. I honestly didn't think that the Chronicles was going to take me as long as it did, but it took me way longer than I thought it was going to take. And these bad boys are just a marathon, so trying to get through it. I know it's a late night, and maybe not everybody can watch the live stream for the whole night, but trying to get them going. At first, like whenever I was like before I started the business, and I was getting into breaks and cards. Mail days are coming every day. There's cards coming. I need to ship out cards because I'm selling stuff on eBay. I could 100% tell that she was just like annoyed with it and like just didn't like that I was spending so much time on it and everything. But once we like turned it into a business and made it profitable, and this is how we live. I mean, this is how we pay our bills. She doesn't work. I do this 100%. This is the only job that I got. So it's she doesn't get. She 100% supports it. I think probably sometimes she gets a little bit maybe annoyed with how much time I put into it, because it is a very time intensive business. So I'm sure there's probably some times that she might get frustrated with that end or whatever, which is that's pretty reasonable. I think the biggest thing is she doesn't like that about to sneeze. Maybe not. Is the night shift kind of work. She doesn't like that I can do it at night, which I can understand that too. But other than that, yeah, she's pretty supportive of it, She's not really into the cards. I mean, she listens to me talk about them, and I tell her about stuff, and she listens, and she definitely understands more than the common person about cards, you know what I mean? Just for me running the business and everything, and she helps from time to time. Not so much now, but whenever I first started it, she helped a lot. Sorting cards, shipping stuff, that whole deal. But yeah, she's not, she doesn't like have her own collection or anything. She doesn't collect any cards or really doesn't collect anything. Um, but she enjoys like going to card shows with me, and whenever I was at the National in whenever that was, 2019 or whatever, she went to the National with me. She helped me out there, you know. So yeah, so it's been pretty nice. Yeah, I mean, and that's how she was. Like before I made this into a business, and I was, you know, just packages coming every day and selling stuff on eBay, needing to go to the post office. I mean, just as a hobby, you know, sports cards just as a hobby is a time intensive hobby, you know? Getting in on breaks, watching the breaks. Frias. Freyas, something like that, Diamondbacks. Yeah, it's a pretty time intensive hobby to have, you know? The getting in on the breaks, watching the breaks, you know, getting your cards, trying to sell cards to recoup some of that money back, you know, the time it takes to post stuff on eBay to sell it, then you got to ship it, go to the post office, you know, I feel like I would consider it a pretty time intensive hobby to have. And then whenever you run it as a business, that just explodes even more. Max Meyer Atomic. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Like, yeah, that's kind of how my wife is. You know, she sees that I'm like, you know, really interested in something or excited about something. She'll, you know, pay a little bit more attention to what I'm saying and stuff. Maybe if she doesn't even fully understand everything, you know, she tries. Penna Sparkle to $2.99. Okay, one more to go, baby. One more to go. Finally. It's about an hour and a half. Yep. I was hoping to get this done in about 1:15, but hour and a half. Yeah. Loves to see him go, but yeah, I think you're not alone there. I think that's probably most guys' situation. Yeah, it is crazy. Not a single orange. Not a single orange. I think the last case of hobby we had several oranges out of, yeah, I think so far the other hobby cases, yeah, we've had several oranges in each case. This one, not a single one. So far, it's been a pretty bad one. Plus, we're missing an auto. Yeah. Some things you just can't bring up, you know? Sometimes you just can't bring stuff up. Some things are weird. Just better left unsaid. Okay. All right, give us weird. We got a weird box on our hands here. This is a weird box. Maybe there's going to be a super in here. Come on now. This is weird. I don't know. I've never seen it like this where the cards are flipped weird like that. Alright. Crazy. There's like a super in every pack. Huh. Alright, let's see what's going on here. This pack's a weird setup. I guess it's all paper, so. Nolan Gorman, blue paper to 150. Make sure it's not numbered, I suppose. A Bell pink paper for the Phillies. Wow, and it is ripped. What is going on with this case, dude? This has been the most bizarre case I've ever seen. And this thing is just ripped. This is crazy. I mean, this thing is just demolished. It's got chips on the side. It's not just ripped. I mean, it's chipped on the side. The corners are all pushed down. No, there's the backward. No, they're not variations. I'll top load it up, but. I don't know. Definitely weird. Nice Cespedes refractor auto for the White Sox. There we go. There we go. Francisco with the White Sox. There you go, man. 273 out of 499. Nice hit there. I like that. I like that one. Nolan Jones, blue shimmer, number to 150. Indians. Yep, that is the case saver for sure. No, but I mean, I'm sure there's definitely going to be some situations where they would deny you a replacement or what, you know. Definitely be some circumstances where they would deny Deny a replacement. Why are you just wondering, or did they deny you a replacement on something, or? Walston to 499 refractor for the Diamondbacks. There we go in the hobby case, number 3. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it depends on. Yeah, I mean, if it's just like a little nick or something, I mean, they're not going to replace every little, scratch or whatever, damage to bell. If it's there's some stuff. It's just they don't guarantee that every card right out of the pack is going to be Gem Mint, which you would think it would be, but Wander's messed up too. But yeah, they don't guarantee anything. That's like the big thing that Panini's been kind of pushing and saying is like, we do not guarantee that every card out of our products are going to be Gem Mint, and if you get them graded are going to be perfect 10s, even though they are coming out of sealed packs. But that's just not how it works. But should be, but this is not. Bobby Miller, 3 out of 5, red refractor. We were missing one auto out of one of the boxes. Wasn't the best case. Did get a red and a Cespedes auto though. Not too bad. No oranges at all. That's crazy. Not a single orange in the whole case. Cespedes refractor auto, numbered out of 499 for the White Sox. 2021 Bowman Hobby Baseball case break number 3.